Hey guys, Marcus Catkin from Blindside Football, back with another daily fantasy update. First up, obviously I want to talk about the two big, waiver wire slash free agent pickups over the last couple days in the real NFL, not in your fantasy leagues, but Ben Tate getting claimed off waivers by the Minnesota Vikings. Let's start there. Really surprised by this. Jerick McKinnon has run really well this year, and for some reason they're just scared to give him a big workload. And Matt Asiata, basically was their backup to Peterson before Peterson left, and performed well as a starter as well. Yards per carry weren't really there for Asiata, but good in pass protection, good on third downs, and that's kind of been his role, even with McKinnon playing. But Ben Tate added just kind of muddies that backfield even more. I think this is more of like a depth thing than anything. I don't think Ben Tate is going to have any sort of significant role in this offense. Matt Asiata not practicing because of a concussion. Jerick McKinnon banged up as well. Again, I think this is all just depth related. Ben Tate should be nowhere near your starting lineup. Jerick McKinnon's still the guy. They still have come out and said that Jerick McKinnon is their guy. So just stay away from Ben Tate. It's going to take him a little while for him to learn the offense anyway. Next up, LeGarrette Blount. This is a guy coming to a team that he already knows the offense. We just talked about learning the offense. LeGarrette Blount, having played in New England last year, already knows this offense. Perfect fit for him. I mean, gets cut by the Steelers after his shenanigans the other day, and lands himself back on the Patriots, even better position, a team, pretty much guaranteed for the playoffs, and has been red hot as of late. Knows their playbook. They need running back depth after they lost Stephen Ridley for the year, so perfect fit all the way around. It sounds like, at least for now, they're going to stick with Jonas Gray as their lead back, but hey, you guys, I don't know if you remember, but LeGarrette Blount last year, especially in the playoffs for the Patriots, the real playoffs, not your fantasy playoffs, just really tore it up on the ground game. So I wouldn't be surprised if a couple weeks from now they kind of shift back to him and make him their bell cow back. So just interesting there. If you have LeGarrette Blount, hopefully you held on to him and didn't cut him in the meantime. Looks like he found himself a good home back with the Patriots. Next up, a few people that haven't been practicing or didn't practice today. Emmanuel Sanders, Julius Thomas, both didn't practice today for the Broncos. Call it a gut feeling, but I think both of them are going to end up playing this Sunday. And then another tight end that hasn't been practicing, Dwayne Allen, he didn't practice again today, but he's one that I think is going to sit this weekend. It doesn't look good for Dwayne Allen playing this weekend, but the two Broncos guys, I ranked them as such. I think both of them are going to play this weekend. Call it a gut call more than anything because they haven't been practicing. Finally, we all know about the snow that Buffalo's been getting these last few days. And, man, they've gotten hammered, and it sounds like they may not even play Sunday and may get pushed back to Monday or even Tuesday, which I think is really interesting because if you remember, the Bills haven't played since a week ago Thursday. They've had a lot of time. They played last Sunday, but it's going to kind of muddy things up for them a little bit. They haven't had a chance to practice at all. It's going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. I know in my DFS leagues, I'm trying to stay away from any of these players because it's tough to know if they're going to count, if they're going to play by the time your DFS leagues close, things like that. So it doesn't even sound like the weather obviously is good up there. If they do play, the field conditions, Sammy Watkins obviously dealing with that groin injury. It'd be interesting to see how he does on that field as kind of murky as it is. Don't forget to subscribe below for my daily fantasy update and follow me on Twitter @MarcusCatkin.